Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Duff Pick'em All-Stars Week 13 Pick'em Stuff with me, your host, the Orange Peanut, up above my awesome smart compadres, the Grody Gloater, the Commissioner, and Icehouse over there. We're here to offer you some advice as to teams you may want to pick for your betting needs or your discussions by the water cooler needs or your rubbing it into your neighbor because you beat them in last week's fantasy football and you're going to beat them again needs with that. All kinds of stuff with that. So let's start off here with talking about what happened with our picks from last week. Commish, what happened last week?
A whole lot of shit happened last week. Hang on. All right, we had Stan leading the week with what the hell? 96 points, followed up by Kevin with 87 points. Tommy further back with 62. JV and myself 61 points. Boss with 59, and Eric bringing up the rear with 48 points. I should note that Tommy did miss 2 entire picks.
The middle of the week.
Unknown reasons, yes, right? Like, just did not care to make those 2.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's so obnoxious.
I mean, point values of 1 and 2, so I guess it wouldn't have affected the overall outcome. But in any case, on the week, let's see, we all got Washington right. Boss was the only one that got Denver wrong. Boss was also the only one that got Houston wrong. Any other ones that Boss got wrong? Not as the only one. We're all screwed on. Although, had Philly been the righteous, Kevin would have been the only one to get Green Bay wrong. But unfortunately, they could not. Stan was the only one who picked New England and was wrong. Grody was the only one that picks Jacksonville and was right.
Hey!
John was the only one that picked Cincinnati and was right.
Yes.
Where else? I think that's it. On the week, there were 7 favorites that were correct picks. There was 8 underdogs and 1 push with the updated percentages. Favorites are right 42.78% of the time. Underdogs are right 53.33% of the time. And pushes are 4%. As for the overall standings, getting back to that overview. I believe Grody's still in the lead with 792 points. Stan's further back with 716. JV back behind him with 676. I'm behind him with 660. Tommy's behind me with 639. Boss with the greatest distance all year ahead of Eric at 613 to Eric's 545.
Look at the
So
cat.
Eric missing a week is probably the best thing that's happened to Boss all year.
Yeah, it really is. So thinking about last week here, I guess starting with Grody. Grody, what was a game that you wished you could have picked or changed, or was something that just like in general interests you from last week?
It's easy. It's either the Tennessee game or one of the Seattle or Chargers games. But the one thing I will say was going into Monday night's game last night, I originally had Indy picked, and I flipped my pick to Pittsburgh, and I was glad I did.
Yeah, that makes sense with that there. And then Commish, what about you? What are your thoughts? What's a game that you either wanted to change your pick, or thought was interesting?
In all honesty, I think the game that I should have changed would have been once I found out that Fields wasn't playing, I should have picked off the Bears.
I did that. At first, the only reason why I did it was because they actually said Trevor Siemian wasn't playing, and it was going to be Nathan Peterman, and I said, fuck, I got to change it. And then literally 10 minutes before the game, it was like, oh, Trevor Siemian's going to play, and I'm like, I'm not going to change it back.
Oh, God, I follow a page on Instagram called Peterman Fans Only, and they were literally like, they had posts about that right before the game about how Peterman finally is making a start. Like, holy crap. And I was shocked because I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't realize it was that Peterman that you are a fan of.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say the same thing about the Bears because I put max points on the jackhammer, but after realizing that, I was like, oh, darn it. Fields isn't going to
Yeah.
play.
Because he hadn't played in so long, he posted this like Nathan Peterman is starting today, and it's the Michael Jordan I'm back.
Yes. Yes.
He also had the what you call it from Toy Story, and Nathan Peterman sucks. He's gonna get destroyed by the Jets, and it's Woody holding off whoever, and it says, "Hold up, let him cook."
That's the thing. That's the thing that makes me laugh too. Was watching that game. The announcers are going like, "Oh my god, this is exactly what the Jets needed. Mike White is going to be their guy, bro. He's playing the fucking Bears. Calm the fuck
Well,
down."
Eddie Jackson gets injured on that play, and he could not get over how like that passed him. He's like, it was perfect, and it went for a touchdown. Like, because Eddie Jackson was injured, you asshole.
Yeah.
And I know on the after they came back from commercial break, the guy said like, all right, maybe if he doesn't get injured, he makes a play on it. It probably doesn't go for a touchdown. But I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
you
dude. Like
guys.
there. I honestly hope this week. And who are they playing? Who are the Jets playing? They're playing Minnesota. I hope Minnesota lights them up. And Mike
Yes.
White throws like 5 picks, and I'm going to go, wait, what happened to last week when you guys, oh, Mike White is our savior.
Right? Yeah. Ice House, what about you? Any game that you wish you would have changed your pick on or thought thought was interesting?
Oh, that Bears game, yeah. I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a I like we were texting back and forth with the game and like man, there's a lot of fumbles and all Ice House sent everyone was it's raining. Like, oh.
You sent us what's with the hot potato ball? It's
Oh,
like
listen. There's one thing. There's one thing if they're fumbling left and right, but on that play in particular, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know why the one guy
Especially when the Bears player picked that ball up as running, no one even comes close to him, and he just lets it go.
It's like, oh, I got
What the fuck was that?
Really?
Like, what are you doing, idiot?
But let's raise our glasses up here for the de facto winner. It was Skins last week, but hey, Grody, de facto winner with that one there. Cheers, man. Well done. Excellent picks with it here. And you're starting off. You are starting off with the game that everyone is interested in, at least in this YouTube channel.
No. I'm starting off with I texted you my first game is going to be for Stan is going to be the Commies versus the G-Men.
Excuse me. Sorry, I have my notes backwards then. Excuse me about that. Yes, so for Skins and in honor of Skins, thank you, Grody, for actually amazing, huge respect for you and Skins with that there. We're going to talk about the Washington Commanders against the G-Men of New York. Hit us up, Grody.
Right. So they've met a total of 180 times. The Giants lead the series 105-71, and they've tied 4 times. In the last 2 years, the Giants won 2 in 2020, and then the next year in the 2021 season, the Washington football team won both of those games. So just with the way that the G-Men have been playing, I'm sure the defense plan will be playing a little bit better for Washington as elite. Being a 2.5-point spread right now. I think in a divisional game, these teams aren't as good as they should be. I got to pick Washington in this one with Stan. I know he'd be putting max points. I'm not going to put max points because I don't have that much faith in them. But I got 11 points in it. I think Washington can win this one over them, even if it's on a late field goal. Like I said, divisional game. It's at the Giants, so the Giants are definitely going to play better than they have. But I think Washington's probably got a little bit better defense than them, and that's what keeps them in this game to be able to win on a late field goal.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with you on that one with Washington. I think Washington's defense is going to kind of shine through here, so I'm going to put 9 points on Washington myself. Commish,
she just barked. Yeah, she just barked.
Oh, she did.
12. I got 12, and I'm gonna throw it. I'm throwing it on the New York Football Giants.
The G-Men there. The G-Men. The Ice House. What does the system say? Which direction are you pointing the laser pointer?
Defense has been playing pretty well. I don't know why the public is so down on, up on the Giants, like they're fucking doing something. I'll take 10 on Commanders.
On the
Sorry.
Commanders.
This
Excellent.
game.
Excellent there. That sound you all keep hearing is the around the horn thing going around with that. So that's whenever someone says something that I like with that there. Like Grody, for instance, putting a poop emoji on there. That's earned him a point just for that one right there. Because he discovered poop emojis, and that's awesome. Grody leads 7, Commish 2, Icehouse, Blanco with this one there. All right. I'm next, and I have chosen to talk
Blanco
about
Nino.
the wait, what?
Blanco Nino.
Blanco Nino. Ooh, yes, got sagged.
Oh, the down.
So yeah, I'm tired to talk about a game that absolutely no one really cares about with this. The hapless Detroit Lions 4-7 and the hapless Jacksonville Jaguars 4-7 will be facing off in Detroit. These are two teams that have never made it to the Super Bowl. For 2 points, can any of you name the other two teams?
They've never made it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Texans and the Texans.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, Jaguars. Jaguars,
Yeah,
Lions. Who are the other two?
The Texans and the fucking goddamn Browns. Oh my god. I can't believe it took me that long.
Yeah,
yep. And the Texans and the Browns are playing each other too, which is funny too.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I actually chose this game with this here. So, the other reason I chose this game, I mean, neither team has a history with her. They've only played each other 7 points, but that's Jacksonville for you there. Jacksonville and Houston, you got a reason for not having a Super Bowl. Cleveland, Detroit, come on, man. I think it's interesting that the dollar price for a ticket for this game in Detroit is $50 for a nosebleed seat. And for a game like this, these are two teams who are not really playing for anything in particular. The Vikings are running away with the black and blue. The Titans are running away with the AFC South. Every other team is kind of in the dust. So this should be kind of a garbage match of a game is what it should be, which means we should see some action. 1-point favorites are Detroit at home. Looks like 71% of folks are going for Detroit. Average confidence around 5 or 6. I will, with the 1-point favorite, I mean, there's going to be some big ones with this one here. I'm going to go Detroit, as I think they're done cleaning out the upper deckers that Buffalo left in their toilets after they spent 2 weeks in Detroit with that. So I'm going to go 13 points on Detroit. Commish.
I got 15 on Detroit.
15 on Detroit. Icehouse.
Yeah, Detroit's gonna kill them. So 13.
13 on there. Then Grody.
I got 15 on Detroit. I think they got a lot more things going for them. I think with Travis Etienne being banged up a little bit, I think it kind of bodes well for the Lions to get a win here.
Yeah, I would agree. Going down to the commish who is talking about let's go Buffalo against the New England Patriots. What do you know, commish?
Let's see. Buffalo versus New England. All time, New England leads the series 77-47-1. But as of late, specifically the last 5 matchups, Buffalo is 4-1. Ever since Tom Brady left, including a playoff win. This last playoff where Buffalo beat them 47-17. Which is interesting. They haven't played each other this year at all yet. So they have one more divisional matchup after this week. On the season as a whole, let's see, Buffalo 8-3, New England 6-5. New England is looking to keep pace. It's in Buffalo, where Buffalo is 4-1 on the season. Oh, clicking all over the place. Whereas New England on the road is only 3-3, so not that great. Buffalo's point differential is plus 110. New England's is only plus 37. Although the one thing that does favor New England over Buffalo is Buffalo's 0-2 against the division so far, and those are both games against Miami and the Jets. So who's to say? I think it'll depend on the wellness of Josh Allen's elbow. You seem to have done better on Thanksgiving, and even though this is a Thursday game, they both played on Thanksgiving, and they both have a week of rest, so this is not a short week for either team. I don't have any other fun or interesting facts. All I know is that 69% of people are taking New England. I'm sorry, Buffalo. 31% to New England. 7.4 per average confidence in the Buffalo side, and 5 for New England. On the season, I mean, Buffalo's been a favorite all year long. They've only been the correct pick 4 times. They've been wrong 5, and they've been a push twice, which means you have a 36% chance at the moment of selecting them and being correct. Some of those are big spreads, and some of the big spreads they've covered. Some of them they have not. They're kind of up and down all over the place. It is a divisional matchup. I'm going to put my 6 points on Buffalo and say that they win this game rather handily.
6 points on Buffalo winning handily. Ice House, what's your rebuttal?
Well, despite the spread currently being only 4 points, still taking my 6 points on New England. I trust Bill Belichick to keep it close enough.
All right. Excellent point there. Grody?
It's a 5-point spread, boss. And then it's at New England.
Kings and FanDuel have it at 4, so Yahoo can.
Yahoo has it at 5, so we're going off of Yahoo. And this is at home for New
I'll
England.
tell you what, if this spread ends up over 4 tomorrow, I will pay you $10.
Cool. I don't really
If
care.
it's under 4, under 5, you pay
Yeah.
it to me.
No.
Here.
Only you pay me. I don't pay you. Because I don't care.
Okay, that's how
Yes. Yeah, no, I got
bets in the chat.
yeah. I got 6 points. I'm definitely throwing it Buffalo's way. I think with the defense being a little bit banged up, I know they're going to be without Von Miller for some time. I think their offense needs to take it into the next gear, and not a better game to do it. Get your divisional record getting back on track, so that way they can have a better conference record. Because I should say divisional conference record, because 0-2 is not good. They need to definitely, if they're going to look to win the division, they gotta step it up, and none a better time now in Foxborough to do it and show Bill Belichick whose division it is.
Ooh,
I should note, I didn't look up New England's, but Buffalo is 10-1 all time on Thursday night football games.
Boom!
Really?
Yes.
the up or against the spread.
Just 10-1 straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
Wow. I was about to go New England on this one, but you have rebusted the 69. 7 points on Let's Go Buffalo.
Yeah, the other thing to think about too, boss, is if it drops down to 4, I mean, if it goes down any further, you're
all the more reason to pick
Buffalo.
4.
You don't think it'll go lower than 4?
Before that's why I'm sitting at 6 for the push. 4 is a big number. You know, the whole touchdown, field goal spread.
Interesting.
I was gonna say it's like, if you give me 5.5, I'll take max points Buffalo, but we can't play teams with Yahoo's points, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that you can tell us about Ice House is you can tell us about your Kansas City Chiefs against the Cincinnati Bengals. What do you know?
That's what that game's currently at this moment.
Yahoo has it at 2.5.
We're seeing 2 and 2.5 point spreads. So right now Yahoo has it at 2.5, which is probably what it'll land on. That's whatever. So Mark Chase and Joe Mixon are expected back, which is gonna make this a pretty fucking interesting game. I like that. So KC 1-6 straight up in the last 7 versus the Bengals. Now, and then Chiefs this season, -3 turnover margin, surprisingly. The Bengals have a +1 turnover margin on the season. I think it's going to be a close game, so I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Oh.
It's at Cincy, so it's like, okay, that, in the crowd. I'm going to take Cincy for 11.
Cincy for 11 with that. All right,
With
back up.
Chase coming back, and mixing the whole offense, the whole gang's back together.
Whole gang is back together again. I like that. Grody, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I got. I mean, if this had gone up, I mean, with it going down, I mean, obviously it's going down because Chase is coming back. But if it had gone up, I'd probably go Cincinnati's way. But I think that it's becoming more of a straight pick 'em. I mean, at this point, like you're picking the winner, and I mean, I could see this game going 30-30 in the fourth quarter. And then, much like Buffalo, you leave 13 seconds on the clock for KC, and then they're winning 33-30. So as long as it stays below 3, I got to pick KC. I got 12 points on them. I think they could definitely win by a field goal.
12 points on KC. I don't have an underdogged pick, which is one of my reasons, because it is more or less a straight pick 'em with this. I do agree with you. But I'm going to pick Cincy. I saw that sleepy guy there. I saw that poopy guy there. I'm going to pick Cincy for
Now
12.
you're
I'm
muted.
going to go direct opposite of that one there. So
okay.
I'll do 12 points on Cincy. Kamish?
Yeah, fuck no. I don't think so. I got 11 points in Kansas City. I think if it goes any lower and it becomes more or less a straight pick 'em, then I don't see Cincy winning that game. I don't care who's back for Cincy.
Like it. All right. Back up to the top. Raise your glasses again. De facto winner there. Grody Gloater. Grody. Cheers. Excellent job from last week. Grody, you are here to talk about the game. This time, the game. I got my notes right here. The game that we all like. A lot of people like. We're hoping it's going to be fun. We're talking about the Green Bay Packers against the Bears. All right, Grody, what do you know?
They met a total of 205 times, so this will be their 206th meeting. The Packers unfortunately lead at 104-95, and they have 6 ties. The last few years clearly has been a Packers win almost every time. The last time the Bears beat them was back in 2018. So it's been a few. So they're definitely due. I need to see Fields. If Fields is there, I definitely have the Bears in this game. Unfortunately, if he is out, you can't see Trevor Siemian doing any better than he did. I mean, he had one solid drive really with the team against the Jets, who are definitely defensively are probably a far better team than the Packers are defensively. But I feel like if Fields is here, it's a different game. And the one guy, Jerry, at my work, said the best thing, and I loved it. You're the Bears. Rodgers is playing. In the first passing play that you need to send an all-out blitz and have somebody just rush him into the ground.
Yes.
I mean, I don't wish harm for other players. I'm not that kind of guy, but just to be able to throw him off his game, get one really good hit on him, and he'll probably be off for the rest of the game. So, the other interesting thing that I was talking about with somebody at work was because on the radio there was an idiot person who called in and said Justin Fields needs to be converted to a wide receiver, and they need to draft a quarterback with their high pick this year. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of a draft pick. Justin Fields is a good quarterback. He can become a great quarterback, and I believe he can become an elite quarterback. But it did bring me to mind of another quarterback that shouldn't waste any time and should not end up like Chase Daniels. And that quarterback is Mitch Trubisky. I think this offseason he needs to cut ties with the Steelers, bulk up, and come be like a Taysom Hill for the Bears next year. How awesome would that be? Him and Fields in the backfield. You don't know if they're going to throw it, run it, whatever. It'd be amazing.
Oh,
I would love it to happen. I would love to see Mitch bulk up, be a big guy out there. He could run it, he could catch it, and then Fields would have a weapon to play with that would be like Taysom Hill. It would be awesome.
Oh, man.
So, Mitch, if somehow you're watching this, Come back to Chicago, bulk up. BR Taysom Hill. BR Taysom Hill. Don't be Chase Daniels. Chase Daniels is
please.
a loser.
Yes.
Don't be Chase Daniels. Be awesome. So yeah, I got right now.
I'm sorry, Chase Daniel has made a shitload of money as a backup. Yeah. Be Chase Daniel.
No, don't. I got I got 10 points. I'm throwing it Chicago's way right now. I think if Fields plays, I'm definitely glad I'll be picking them. If it comes out he's not playing, I'm not. I have no faith at that point. I pick Green Bay. But yeah, I got 10 points. I'm gonna throw them Chicago's way right.
Yes. I love it. So 10 points on Chicago. I am going max points on the jackhammer. Please, jackhammer, sack Rodgers, do the belt, and somewhere later on just be like, I still own you. It really bugs the hell out of me that, like, Rodgers was able to yell that kind of stuff. But like Grody said, it's been a rough past couple of years with that. Keep it classy, though. Keep it classy with it. I hate too much showboating, but man, make sure Rodgers eats a little bit of some turf on there. Give him just a little bit more to be like, how's it feel? So max points on the jackhammer. Commish?
Yeah, right now I got 10 points. I'm throwing it the Bears' way. I think it'll, like what Kevin said, depends on Justin Fields if he's playing or not. Sadly, Darnell Mooney is on IR. So is Eddie Jackson. So we know both of them will not be participating in this game. So really, Fields is not in, then I'm not picking him. In some way, I wish Rodgers wasn't going to play in this game because I think the Bears would have a better chance. So right now, I'll take the Bears for 10, but if Fields is out, I will flip that come Sunday morning.
Yes, sir.
Like and then Ice House, what does the system say?
No, I mean, I don't like it. I'm going to put 14 in the Packers. Fields plays. If Fields plays, I'm all in on the Bears. But looks like it's going to be a 4 to 4.5 point spread. And if that's the case, hell, you can make it 6 points. Fucking Bears are good. How are they going to score points? And I'm hoping for is a good old fucking Shane McClellan, let's destroy Rodgers for this season. That's what we need again. It's like, there's someone useless on on our roster that could just be like, well, you know what? If I'll be known for one thing, it'd be for ending Aaron Rodgers' season. Go get yourself, buddy.
I like it.
Your name out there.
I like it.
Good on you. Go wreck that man because someone's got to put him in his place.
I completely agree with that one there. Yeah. All right. So that does it for the main picks with that one there. Ice House, you scored 12 points. In third place, Commissioner got 19 points. In second place, Grody with the lead, 32 points on that one there. All that good stuff about Mitch Trubisky being the next Taysom Hill. I just want, it was juice with that there. We'll go to quick picks this time. Quick picks. We'll start with Grody. Hotlanta hosting Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh 14.
Pittsburgh for 14. I will do a Pittsburgh for 8 with that one there. Commish?
Pittsburgh for 14.
Pittsburgh 14 on that. Ice House?
I'll take Pittsburgh for 7.
Pittsburgh for 7. All right. Comes to me. I got Minnesota hosting the Jets. Boy, man, I do like the New York Jets defense, but all that comment about Mike White, he ain't your damn savior. Go Minnesota. I'll go Minnesota. 10 on that there, Commish.
I got 9 on Minnesota.
9 on Minnesota. Ice House.
I hate this game. I'll take 1 on the Jets.
1 on the Jets. I hate this game. Wow, Grody?
You got 9 on Minnesota.
Unpredictable. It's like Minnesota's just like, Scored 10 points one game, 40 the next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Against the good Jets D, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah. All right, next you got Kamish doing Philadelphia hosting Tennessee.
You got 5 on Tennessee.
5 on Tennessee Ice House.
Tennessee's got a good D. I think 4 on Philly.
4
Home,
on
there.
Philly. All right there. Grody,
We got 5 on Tennessee.
5 on Tennessee. Stick on Tennessee as well. 4 on the King. Let's go King. Ice House. You got Ice House, you have Baltimore hosting Denver.
I don't like this game at all.
It doesn't like you either.
Let's go.
Baltimore for 8.
Baltimore for 8, he says. Grody.
You got 3 on Baltimore.
3 on Baltimore. Apple Core Baltimore for a deuce. Look at that, Kamish.
3 on Baltimore.
3 on Baltimore with that. There you go. Back up to the top. This game here. Grody, you got Cleveland at Houston with the return of freaking Deshaun Watson. What do you got?
I love that it's a touchdown. So I've got Houston for 4 points. I really think the rust is not going to be off on Deshaun Watson. And I'd kind of want to see Houston win this game because it'd be hilarious.
God, I would want to see that. I'm right with you on that one there. 5 points on Houston. Please put Deshaun Watson down in that dust with there. Please. Kamish.
4 points on Cleveland.
4 points on Cleveland. Ice House.
I think max points on Cleveland, and if I'm wrong, then I'm happy to be wrong because you know what?
What?
Fuck Watson. Don't care.
Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, all the poop. Let's flush the poop right down. Give Ice House the old Cleveland steamer on that one there. Jeez. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't. It's like if I lose, it doesn't bother me none. I'm down at the bottom of the barrel.
You're okay with losing your max points.
It's fine. I don't care. Why am I going to win the goddamn thing? What am I, 200 points behind or some shit?
You're not winning it with that kind of crumb. All right, I've got Seattle at the Los Angeles Rams. Go Geno Smith, man. Oh my God, what's the jumping around? 4.5 to 8? Oh my God, what happened?
There's a few other people are out. I think even Aaron Donald might be on the injury report too.
Oh boy. I don't know what's happening here, so I don't have a lot of confidence in this. 1 point on Geno Smith. Kamish?
You got 2 points on the Rams.
2 points on the Rams there. Ice House?
Yeah, the line is pretty accurate. It's at 7.5 right now, but I'll take 5 on Seattle.
5 on Seattle there. Grody?
We're dropping a deuce on Seattle.
Nah, big old deuce on the pizza man. All right, Commissioner, you've got Miami at the Candlestick at San Fran.
You got 8 points on Miami.
8 points, Miami. Ice House.
I'll take a dozen on Miami.
Dozen Miami. Grody.
That's 7 on Miami.
7 on Miami. I will be putting 3 on San Fran for just contrarian purposes. I think San Fran's too damaged. All right, Ice House, you have the Los Angeles Chargers against the Dave Wojo Raiders.
It's Dave's team. I'll take 9 on the Chargers.
Not the Chargers. Oof. Grody?
13 on Dave Wojo.
They had 13 on Dave Wojo. Every flippant time I look at the Chargers, and I wind up regretting the decision that I ever go on them. So I'm going underdog on this one here. I'm going to go, how many points do I have left? Dollar yo on Dave Wojo. Kamish?
You got 13 on Las Vegas.
13 on Las Vegas with that. All right. Back up to Grody. This one here, you got the Dallas Cowboys hosting the Colts.
Surprisingly, a 9.5-point spread being the largest, I got 1 point on Dallas.
1 point on Dallas. Let's see. I think Dallas is going to be a crusher. I'm going to do 6 points on America's cheerleading squad. Commish?
Yeah, 1 point on Indianapolis.
1 point on Indy. Ooh, interesting there. Ice House?
3 points on Dallas.
3 points on Dallas with that. All right.
And Brian's about to get wrecked.
Ends on me. Tampa Bay hosting the New Orleans. Everyone is going for Tom Brady, and Tom Brady's just a big baby because he lost last week to the Browns in overtime. Give him his bottle. Give him his blanket. 14 points on Brady. Boo, Brady. Ugh. Where? Commish.
I got 7 points on New Orleans.
7 points on New Orleans with that. I like your pick. I hope they win. I hope I don't get those points. You know, Ice House.
I know, it's like Tom Brady's just fucking losing them. So I'll take 2 on New Orleans.
I would have been worth like 5 points right there on the round horn with that. Grody.
It's like,
Yeah, it's a tough divisional matchup, and both teams have been playing like shit. But I gotta think New Orleans, after not scoring a damn touchdown against the San Francisco 49ers, I gotta think they're gonna play a little bit different this week. So I got 8 points on New Orleans.
8 points on New Orleans. I like it. I honestly hope they can pull it off. I just think Tom Brady's just a sour person is what he is with that.
Tom Brady is poopy.
Big old poop. Yeah.
sour
poop.
came back and got my ass handed to me too.
He's a boo is what he is. I want to put a poop. Where's my poop? Can I have a poop? I'm putting my emojis up right now. I don't see a poop. Okay, I don't have it prepared. Grody, can you give me a poop for Tom Brady? Yeah, that's right. Big old poop. That big old diarrhea dump for poop. All broken up. The commish. These emojis are awesome here.
Joe, was it Tom Brady?
Yeah. All right, that'll do it for the week with your. Hey, if you're interested in any more with this, leave a comment in the comment below. What's your favorite football team that you're going to be watching with that? Let us know. Let us know what you like, comment, and subscribe. And folks, we will see you around on the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.